Well, can I say happy 2022? Oh my goodness. Hello, Facebook family. Hello, YouTube family. I am telling you, Bella is on 29. For those of you who've been following me over the last year and a half, I want to say thank you. I got this little lady in my frame to my right. Oh, don't y'all get excited because I'm going to get excited for you. Let me give my own self my flowers right now. But hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. And thank you for every single person that has followed me over the last year and how on the Bella Biz Unplugged. Let me tell y'all something. I am rocking and socking. Right now, I want to take the time to thank a couple of key people before I bring this iconic woman on. Y'all know I don't need no microphone. I got a microphone, but I said, you know what? I don't need it. I'm so excited. Happy 2022. We made it. I don't want to hear no negativity this year. Y'all know what Bella's all about. We're going to get it in because we're going to get it in. But I first want to go ahead and thank my sponsor. Hello, y'all. That's a paying sponsor. His name is Lawrence Stewart. He's the owner and CEO of Real Time Processing Company. He handles merchant services, and we have linked up. Let me tell you something. Thank you, Lawrence Stewart, because without Lawrence Stewart's pennies and dimes, and I said pennies and dimes, I take them all, I will not be on the air. I'm going to have my own interview at some point, but right now I am ticking the time down because I got a very, very special lady. But before we get to her, yeah, I'm building it up. Don't y'all think I look cute? Don't I look fly? Y'all know, come on now. Mama C, don't you say a word. I am telling you all, I got to do a shout out to my girl, Eva Jane Bunkley, who just left my home. Yeah, I said it. I said, Eva, I need to get my face made up. Come on, babe. Hook me up. Y'all know I look good. Y'all know Bella cannot do this on her own. I did all this for Mama C. I took a bath. I did my hair. I got a new pair of glasses. Y'all know me. Come on. We're going to bring 2022 in right. So without further ado, y'all know I'm so excited. I can't stand myself. I'm getting ready to introduce and read somebody that I am just so excited. Pinch me. It is real. Her name is Mama C, and I met this beautiful lady over in Tanzania. Y'all know, y'all been following me. I put my whole entire trip. It's time for healing. Shout out my Asa. I know you're looking at me, girl. I'm telling y'all, we're going to learn something today about ourselves. Let me say that one more time. Bella ain't playing. I'm coming out the box. Y'all see my new background? I'm Afrocentric. Yes, I said it because this lady to my right has helped me to shape who I am as a Black American. Wait a minute. As a woman, as a Black woman, wait a minute, as an African American, wait a minute, as a woman of color, as a woman, a human being, right? All those unsettled things in our mind about Africa, the United States, who we are, what we are, all that stuff, kill it. I want everybody to get a pen, a pencil, an iPad, y'all know I go through the whole thing. You better memorialize this moment because you all know we got a thing going over here in the United States called COVID. It's real. People are dying every single day. I don't take it for granted. I take it very serious. So suck it up. When I say suck it up, you better hear every single word and thank God for rebroadcasting. So without further ado, yeah, I'm on 35 now, y'all. Check me out. I'm sweating up here like a Hebrew slave, but it's all good because I got some fire in me. All right, I'm going to talk a little bit about Mama C. Mama C, better known as Charlotte Hill O'Neal, is an accomplished poet, musician, and founding director of Tanzania United African Community Center, better known as UACC. She would tell you more about that. It's a community-based organization which promotes community development in rural Africa. 4 decades, it's probably more than 4 decades, Mama C will bring us up to speed. After leaving this country called the USA of America, her and her husband went into exile in Tanzania. Mama C returned to share her inspirational story to all of us, how her and her husband as Black Panthers, and she'll tell you all about that, the movement, affects their work among the urban and village youth of East Africa and America. And yes, there is a difference. And yes, Africa is a continent, people. And yes, there are 54 countries, technically 55, 54 countries over there, and you're gonna get an education if you don't know it. You're gonna get it, okay? Because we're about getting it right over here. Anyway, Mama C has wrote several books. She'll talk more about one in particular. She was also featured in so much more. I don't even want to go on any further because this little daggone resume that I pulled off of the Google ain't got nothing on Mama C, honey. Okay, so let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down because this is a big deal. Because I will admit, I had several members, I won't name the names, that were also in the Black Panther movement in Baltimore, Maryland. And it wasn't positive to us in the community. We're going to understand that the Black Panther is for the community, not against. Okay? So we can't put it all in 1 hour. We're going to get you started. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know it's 12 noon. It's going to be worth your while sneaking off of work, taking lunch out, whatever you're going to do. Pay attention to the one and only. This is going to be an impromptu interview. The one and only Charlotte O'Neal, aka better known as Mama C. What's up, baby? Hey, Mama C.
Well, Miss Bella, Sister Bella, Miss Bella, that was a beautiful introduction. And yes, you do look very beautiful. You looking fly, my sister. That's how you bring in 2022.
All right.
Yes, yes. And I hope all your listeners and your watchers, I guess, are enjoying these first few days of the new year. It's been wonderful for us over here. It's been so very blessed. And y'all probably can't hear, but I'm sitting under the fan because it is hot. It's almost 8:15 here in Tanzania. We're 8 hours ahead of y'all's time in Atlanta. And we had a beautiful workshop today. That's something that we do quite often. We have classes here at UACC. We have workshops. We have fun, y'all. And later on in the program, I'm gonna read a poem to you all later on about the importance of keeping joy in your life, especially the way the world is now, the COVID situation that y'all are dealing with. It's not like that over here. Hmm? There's been many theories about it. It might be because we don't use much air conditioning here. It's more uh, very fresh air. Even though a lot of times, like on the buses, people are all crowded up and everything, but it's just not. We don't have the COVID or the Omicron the way y'all do over there.
So,
So
Mama
this is
C,
kind
Mama
of
C.
huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to interrupt for a minute. I know our time is precious. Now, y'all know I'm going to keep Mama C on forever. Mama C is on her own time. I told her however long she wants to talk, but I want to set the content. There's so much to unpack. And yes, people, they're coming in like droves, Mama C. I will have Mama C back. But for today, Mama C, just let's start from why you got to Tanzania, who you and Pete do, because I'm going to forget it. People don't know what they don't know, Mama C. So if you could tell a little bit from the 1960s, why you got to Tanzania and what you're doing today, I think that's a great opening. And I'm going to shut up.
Okay, I sure will. And can I let everybody know I was born in 1951, which makes me almost 71. I'll be 71 in March. I was born in Kansas City, Kansas. And when I was in high school, I started, of course, all of us were seeing different things about the civil rights that was going on, what was going on in Atlanta, what was going on in Birmingham, what was going on all over the United States. And of course, that really got my interest, huh? To see all these things that were going on, police dogs attacking people who were just trying to vote, and I even experienced segregation in Kansas City, Kansas. Huh? There were stores that we weren't welcome in at all. Hmm? So then I started seeing in the newspaper and seeing on TV about the establishment of the Black Panther Party. And I was like, wow. One of the things that really drew my attention was the fact that, they were showing all these images of these fine brothers and these beautiful sisters in their berets and their shades and their leather jackets and all that. Of course, me being 18 years old in 1969, that got my attention. But after I started learning about the community service programs that were going on all across America and even some that were outside of America, like in New Zealand, like in India, like in the UK, I was like, wow, I want to start finding out more about these programs. So I must say, I started skipping school a little bit, going over to the rallies that were having, the free Huey rallies that were going on. And then I discovered the Breakfast for School Children programs that were going on in Kansas City, Missouri. And Brother Pete O'Neill, who I later married, and we've been together for 52 years, y'all.
Wow.
52
One more time.
years since I was 18. That's something. But then I started seeing all these activities that were happening, political education classes where we were required to read a certain number of books about liberation movements that were happening all over the world. And then after I met him, and we were together for maybe a month, and then we actually got married. Matter of fact, this is him on this phone right here.
All
But
right.
I thought I had my phone on. But I'll talk to him later. You all, many of your listeners will probably know about COINTELPRO, the counterinsurgency intelligence program that was established by J. Edgar Hoover, and this was even in the civil rights time, because they used to have surveillance on Martin Luther King too, huh? Well, they started surveilling the Black Panther Party, huh? And at one point, J. Edgar Hoover even said that the Panthers were the greatest threat to the internal security of America. Now, why do you think that was?
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been because we believed in self defense, which we did, huh? And we still believe in self defense. It couldn't have been that. Not in a nation that had more weaponry than any other country on the planet. Hmm? No. The reason was because of the solidarity, the unity that we were building in all communities. Now, you have to remember, this was in the 70s, right? The late 60s, early 70s. The Vietnam War was going on. Of course, the civil rights movement had blossomed into the Panthers, and then we had coalitions with so many other young people. Those who were against the Vietnam War, those like the Brown Berets who were trying to build up their own community, the Asian people, even the white mother country radicals, out of the Appalachian Mountains, and some of the city people, huh? All these young people were coming together in unity and love to spread what we could about strengthening and changing and elevating our communities together. And that became a threat to the powers that be. They didn't want the unity. So what they started doing was arresting leaders from all the different chapters on trumped up charges, to lock them down, to destroy the unity, to cause dissension within not only the Black Panther Party, but within other organizations also, trying to break us down. So Brother Pete was one of the leaders, the leader of the Kansas City chapter, who was targeted. He was charged with carrying a gun across state lines. And if you know anything about Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri, you know in some places it's just a line painted in the road. Anyway, with so many discrepancies and errors, including the fact that they were illegally tapping our apartment, and our landlady was letting the police. It was all kind of stuff, all kind of discrepancies that came out during that trial. And he had a hung jury, and then later he was convicted. Mhm. And they repeatedly told him, if you go into prison, they was even saying this before the trial, you just coming out in a box, right? And then there were examples of other Panthers who had been assassinated. Uh, Fred Hampton was assassinated during that time out of Chicago, and other Panthers. We decided to leave underground with the aid of what I term the modern day Underground Railroad. People, other people in exile were aided by these people also. And we left thinking we were going to be back in 2 years. It was 20 years before I came back. And Brother Pete still has not been able to come back in these more than 50 years here. So
So
we left. We
I
finally
want to know
resurfaced.
what y'all doing now.
Huh?
What are y'all
What
doing
you
now,
say?
Mama C?
What are we doing now? I'm going to get to that. Just wait just a second, my sister Bella. Uh, I'm not taking up too much time. They got to have a little bit of history of how we
That's
came to
right.
Tanzania.
That's right, Mama
We
C.
went to Algeria, which was the international section of the Black Panther Party. We were there for 2 years. Our first child, Malcolm X. O'Neill, was born there. Then there was a large community of Africans from the diaspora in Tanzania. They kept telling us, y'all need to come here. It's a socialist government, huh? The people are beautiful. Even the president is very much a Pan-African person. So we decided to come to Tanzania in 1972. We got some land. We became homesteaders. We were farmers, y'all. We learned how to grow our own food. We learned how to raise our chickens, thousands of chickens and cows. I learned how to milk and make cheese, the whole 9 yards. Then when we came to Mbasani village, which is about 45 minutes outside of the largest city, Arusha, the elders saw us doing all these innovative things, and they started coming and said, we want y'all to teach our children. We want our children to apprentice under y'all. And they gave us a plot of land. That's where we built our first community center. It became too small because it was so popular with the teachers and everything bringing their students there. So we said, let's build on our land here in Mbasani. Mm-hmm. And that's what we did. And we have just kept on. And what we do here is we provide free education, free apprenticeships for youth in our community, and even youth from the states who come here on their study abroad programs, and we share our wisdom and our skills with them too. And Brother Pete 12 years ago founded the Leaders of Tomorrow Children's Home program. And we've been raising all these children. It's been 28 children. The third generation are now here, and they're all primary school children. Some of the graduates were here today in the workshop, and then some have even gone on to for further studies in universities. It's been beautiful. Hmm? I see somebody here.
Oh
Happy
my
New
God.
Year, clear
Yes,
from Arusha, Tanzania.
Mango person.
It's a blessed place, sister. Many people who come here say this is paradise. And I have to agree. It's hard work. It's always been hard work. But to walk around here and see all these trees that we have planted, all these youth who continue to benefit from what we can offer, it's a blessing. And Brother Pete said, many people have drawn up petitions and everything for him to get pardoned and presidential pardon and all that. He says he hasn't done anything to be pardoned for, and that he is perfectly fine, productive, and blessed here right in Tanzania, which is our home now. So I have to say that we're covered in blessings, and I know this was meant to be.
Mama C, as you take an exhale, let me just say something because I'm just at your feet. I will admit, people who know me know me. People who don't. Mama C, I did not know my first travel to Tanzania. That is such a beautiful continent. Nobody ever told me that it's tropical and it's absolutely gorgeous. I was telling some of my circle that ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is what it is, ignorance. But when I got over there and set soil at Mount Kilimanjaro, as you well know, airport, my mouth stayed open the entire 21 days. You got to know, Mama C, even before I met you, knowing this beautiful continent, tropical, the palm trees, the scenic, and I still have to find the name of that tree, Mama C, that bloomed those beautiful purple flowers that was throughout the whole thread of Arusha. I just never seen anything in my life. It's just a side.
Jacaranda. It's called jacaranda.
Ah, beautiful. But Mama C, I wanted to take a pause because I myself learned so much in that short window of time. We don't know, we don't know, but it's absolutely paradise to your point. So, Mama C, I think the audience is so many questions coming in. I don't know if I can pull them all at the same time, but I do want to let the audience know this is a great segue. I met Mama C as God and faith would have it. Now, listen to what she's saying. This is not all happen chance. This is absolutely by divine order. I met Mama C somewhere in mid-October because I went to Tanzania. I bared my soul. I shared it with social media. I went with a beautiful sister named Maasa that you all will meet next month in February. She's coming on. She has a whole movement called It's Time for Healing. And I met Mama C through this one entry of just going on vacation, so I thought, to learn about the motherland. You all don't know. I cannot convey to you the sincerity in my heart. If I could put it on my sleeve, I have nothing but love. I've met beautiful people like Mama C. I met Brother Pete. And I really, really do, whether you all believe me or not, I'm definitely grounded since I took one trip. Only takes one time, Mama C, to go back to the motherland. Because as you well know, Black people in America, we are still struggling over here. I'm going to keep it real, Mama C. So, Mama C, please pick up. I have so many people coming in. I'm going to put a couple of comments. They're more like comments as opposed to questions. But please continue because trust me, Mama C, we are like this listening to you because some of us have never traveled outside of our state, our cities, let alone the motherland. So please continue to share while Bella get out the way.
Yes. Well, it is paradise to us, huh? And it's paradise to many of the people that we're associated with. But, you know, everybody has problems all over the world. Everybody has challenges, I should say, all over the world. But there's one thing about having been Black Panthers that teaches you that you have the strength and the courage and the ability to overcome just about everything. One of the things that Brother Pete O'Neill did when he was inaugurating the Heal the Community exchange program, where we have brought youth from Kansas City and other places to Arusha, to UACC, and youth from Tanzania there, he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, y'all, to illustrate to these youth that you can have the strength through unity and through struggling together. He climbed that mountain 3 times, and last time I think he was 57 years old. I don't aspire to climb that mountain, but I have climbed to the first level, which is 9,000 feet.
Wow.
Yes, but you know, people walk around here at UACC now and see how it's all built up, how it's so beautiful and trees and greenery and food everywhere, but they don't know the blood, sweat, and tears that went in to building this up. And this was like what you call bush. Back in the day, we used to have hyenas come up in here and Cape buffalo running up and down the road and all kind of wildlife. But it's not like that now because there's more and more people who are in this village. It's a traditional Waimeru homeland, but people from other tribes are now living here also. And back in the day, you had to be welcome into the community. You couldn't just like buy land. They had to check you out and all of that, you know. So we passed the test. Mhm. So we host like study abroad groups, but we also provide opportunities for artist residencies, and this is a perfect place also for rites of passage. We just hosted a rites of passage group from Atlanta. Hmm? This has been like 3 weeks ago, huh? Where the youth can have various rituals, and I'm so happy that I have learned how to provide these various rituals, as I am a Gungun priest. That means I'm initiating to the Ancestor Society. I'm also a priestess of Oshun, which is one of the Orisha. Mhm. So many of the youth here want to learn about traditional African religions also. So we provide those opportunities. What was your question, though, Bella? I think I got a little off track.
No, you fine. I'm going to do some comments right now. And I do have a question, Mama
Okay.
Steve. This is from Crystal Sally. She says, "Greetings. Hello, Bella, and honored to see you again, Mama C. It was so magical to share my Tanzania experience with you both." Now, I'm trying to remind you who my Crystal was, the tall, real skinny. I'm going to say it, Crystal, because she just had a shape that's like nobody's business. Do you remember Crystal? She was tall, very thin, and had she had the braids. She was
She,
part of
she
our,
was with
she was
she
with
was
us.
in Sister Mayasa's group.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I'm so happy that Sister Crystal, you can bear witness to what I'm talking about. Hmm?
And I'm gonna read a couple more comments. I do have a question, Mama C, as you relax yourself. Now I'm gonna put this guy on blast. This is Emmanuel Gerson. He says, "Happy New Year. I'm getting you clear from Arusha, Tanzania." Let me tell you something,
Ooh.
Mama C. I met this
Uh-huh.
young man. He is the head of the security at the last hotel we stayed at, which was the Grand Malia.
Oh yes, that's a beautiful hotel.
Beautiful. And I'm going to put him on blast because I know there's a cultural difference sometimes. But I told Emmanuel, Mama, see, he is like my brother. And he has taught me what the word kaka really means. I can't talk
Yeah,
about it over the air, but he took care of me like nobody's business. Something that he probably normally wouldn't do for all his guests. But I got to say, Emmanuel, thank you for taking care of Bella. He sure took care of me, Mama. See, him and Dad.
good.
So
Right on, Emmanuel.
the fact that they're
That's a
coming
cool
off of
assignment, brother.
yeah, he's really cool. I'm excited. Then we've got a couple more people. We've got someone, one of my girlfriends named Linda. She's my namesake, my government name, Mama. See, her name is Linda Harris. She's phenomenal. It's just so many people just wishing you well, Mama. See, I can't put them all out. We've got another one over here. But Mama, see, my question is this. That was my first time traveling to Tanzania.
Yes.
It's several elements, but if you could resolve with people who some people are hesitant about going over there due to cultural differences, due to just indoctrination. They might be on the fence. I mean, we're not trying to endorse anybody, but just share, Mama C, because I cannot convey my story when I came over there. Like, it's so positive to come over there. Just maybe share a couple of traditional things that you've been over there for so long, Mama C, that we Americans might want to come over there and check Tanzania out.
Yes. One of the things that I've never met a person who didn't appreciate how friendly and loving the people of Tanzania are, and how you will be welcome as a brother and sister, a cousin, a auntie. And people are so respectful here, huh? And it's a beautiful place. The environment is beautiful. There are diverse cultures. Many people know about the Maasai people, their culture, but there's also the Wameru, there's Chaka. There's more than 125 different tribes here. Some people prefer to say community, and that's what I used to say, but there's nothing wrong with that word tribe if you look at it in a Afrocentric uh, way. Huh? So you got a vast amount of culture to learn about. And you also have whatever pride that you have in your own culture as a person who was born outside of Africa, but you still carry Africa within your heart. There's also even this is a mecca for wildlife. You know, many people come here and want to go to the wildlife reserves, which are fantastic, huh? And then of course there's Mount Kilimanjaro, there's Mount Meru. Those are the main ones in our area because we're up in the highlands, huh? But just think, you can get just about everything you want here. There's beautiful fabrics, there's jewelry, huh? There's all kind of things. All kind of things. And the thing about it is at this point in time, there isn't much COVID at all. Huh? So people come here and they're so happy to get relief from that. Hmm? Relief from that. And there's no, and the violence is nothing like it is in the States. When police will stop you here just to say hello. You know what I mean?
And you know, honestly, Mama, see, that happened to us, and we went into our American mode. Oh my God, what did we do? What did we do? We were actually traveling with Amani. It just came to me as you were talking, and they pulled us over, and we were like, oh my God, we're going to jail. I mean, it was just the whole rhetoric of we were hyperventilating and all, and the police officer said he just came on because we look like Americans, which we were, and he just wanted to see how we were doing and where we were going. And we were like, oh my God.
Yes. Yes. It's so different. You know how the police is so militarized there. You don't see that here. Matter of fact, you don't see that in many countries outside of America. This is why I always urge parents and young people to provide some kind of way that their children can go outside the states just to see how the rest of the world is. You know, because I think that so many times people in the States have blinders on and they don't even have a desire really to see how the rest of the world live and to experience other cultures, you know, and experience yourself as a majority, which we are anyway. Even if you're not in Africa, people of color are the majority in the world, but they got everybody psyched that we are a minority, and you look at yourself as a minority, and that makes you, that lessens your strength and your courage. You know, look at yourself as a part of the global community because you are. And if you feel like you're a part of the global community, you feel like that you can walk with courage and pride and wherever you are on the planet. When I was in China for 2 months as a resident writer in the Shanghai Writers Association program. And it wasn't hardly any black people where I was in Shanghai at all. So people would almost be wrecking their cars and their scooters looking at me. First, that made me a little uncomfortable. Then I said, hey, I'm going to represent my African self. And that's what I did. And the sense of pride that I felt was phenomenal. Mhm. So it's very important that you all are able to go outside of America, even if it's just for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 3 months or whatever, just to see another way of being. Hmm? Yeah, yeah.
Mama, see, I could sit here and look at you, first of all, and just suck up everything that you're saying. And I mean, the comments are coming in so much, it's like overloading. But what I really want to do, because this is the Bella Biz Unplugged, it's my show. I can do what I want to do. Right, Mama C?
Hey, that's right.
I just want you to take the last 30 minutes, Mama C. Just go up, whatever. Mama C is going to share family with some poetry in her new book, and she'll give her social media handles, which you can reach her. But I just want her to continue talking. I'm going to shut up and close out the show. It's so much, Mama C. But I am going to say this: the mood over in the USA of America, particularly where I'm at in Georgia, is this. We've been indoctrinated, as we talked earlier before the broadcast, Mama C. We're indoctrinated with the COVID. We know it's real. People are dying every day. People have home issues, no home, half of a home, a piece of a job, no job. Money is funny, right? All of this stuff, voting. We got all the world things that's going on. And people are antsy, Mama C. And I'm talking to our community now, Mama C. And this is a new day. We're 10 days into the first of a new year. God knows, Mama, see, I will not give my age yet, but I never thought I would live to see 2022 with a fully grown 32-year-old daughter who's married. I will put that out there, and I'm proud of it. But Mama, see, you got to know, we're downtrodden. We don't know. And I just told people, negativity, get out my freaking way. I am not dealing with it. I'm not putting up with it this year. So Mama say, as you talk about for the next 25 minutes, as you shape your conversation, as you share some of your poetry out of some of your books, please speak what's on your heart to our brothers and sisters. Because Mama say, you grabbed all 28 of us when we came to your compound, when we were sitting at your feet. They will not get that opportunity like I did, Mama C. But if you can share a little bit of your sunshine, slice and ray to our people, to give them the confidence that we know we have to keep it moving anyway. Mama C, please be my guest.
That's right. And I know people personally in Atlanta who are doing so much in the community, who have positive attitudes, who help families, and many of these families who are homeschooling their children. Homeschooling their children, teaching them about their beautiful African selves, giving them all kind of skills to be able to walk in this world with confidence. So there are many people in the community there in Atlanta. You're in Atlanta, aren't you, sister? I know
Yes.
you're in Georgia.
Yes.
Yes, who are doing things, who are creating music. Even there's a power in music, you all. There is something called music medicine. They're creating music that can help heal people, huh? They're creating spiritual times, spiritual opportunities that can help heal people. You have to seek out those knowers. That's what I call knowers, people who know how to elevate. And I say, and many people say, that this is the year of elevation. This is the year of uplifting our communities in all the ways that we can. All of us have some kind of skills to share, huh? And those skills should lead you to mentor some of the youth, especially. We got so many elders who got skills, and it's like people are forgetting about them. Hmm? Even if it's a skill like gardening, huh? Young people need to know how to grow their own food, huh? They need to know the power in planting trees and in taking off your shoes in the grass and getting that, feeling that vibration from the earth. Young people and those who have forgotten, who aren't so young, need to understand the power of being in nature, huh? And if you understand the power and the gifts that nature can give us, that will make us more prone to taking care of the environment. We have to be the examples, we who are knowers, huh? I know it's cliche and all that, but we have to be the change that we want to see in the world. That is so simple and so true. We have to get over this fear of being with each other. I know a lot of people can't hug now because of the COVID restrictions, even though I'm still a hugger. But I know many people can't. And that is something that is changing our whole social vibe, y'all. We got to have a way. Yeah, wear your mask, if you have to do that. Nothing wrong with that. But we have to have ways of still being a community, of still gathering, of still sharing, even if it's sharing food. Huh? There's so many young people who don't have grandmothers and grandfathers, but there are some out there. Sometimes you got to seek it out, y'all. Huh? And never forget the power of joy. Never forget that. I think I got to read this poem right now. Huh? Are y'all ready for this?
Mama C, before you read, I'm gonna set the stage because I'm trying to hold back my tear. And this is in alignment. I'm introing Mama C's what she's getting ready to say, fam. I have totally changed my entire life because of one trip to Tanzania. I think Crystal, I'm going to bring it up. Crystal nailed it. She was one of the sisters that I did not know that I met, that we still keep our WhatsApp thread going. And we've been on the thread for over a year before we even got to Tanzania, huh? Like Mama C saying, let's go back to where it used to be when we told stories and looked out for each other. I'm going to read this, what Crystal said. She penned it exactly. And I'm going to say this is for all 28 of us who went to see Mama C. Here we go, Mama C. Crystal says, indeed, Mama C, in my experience, I felt at home, accepted, and free. I felt a strong sense of the community. My eyes, my spirit, and my heart witnessed life and intentional being. Crystal,
Yeah.
girl, you know I love you. I had a birthday when I was in Tanzania, and I'm going to shout out Crystal. You never know the impact that we have on people. I'm not going
Yes.
to share it publicly, but Crystal sent me a very intimate, handwritten birthday card. I had not known Crystal for a week, but it's power in people. And when you present yourself and come as who you are, I say it all the time, Mama C, it don't take nothing to be who you are.
That's right.
Be who you are, your unadulterated, unapologetic self. When I tell you Bella is working off of that, Bella quit a good job, a good government job working for the mayor's office to do this. You will hear my story one day. I had so much passion one day, Mama said, I know I'm not walking in my calling. And so I had to walk away, and I'm writing a book right now, Mama, called Tied to the Check, because it takes work, y'all. When you know what you know and you have purpose, walk in it. Before Mama C talks, I'm going to show you my shirt. It says Cultivate. I bought this shirt at Mama C's compound at the marketplace. I have the earrings. I have the jewelry. Yeah, I got it all. And I want you to know something. It was so effortless for me to give a few measly American dollars, which we turned into shillings in Africa, for this stuff. It's just stuff. It's nothing. But you know what, family? The fact that I knew I was putting my black US dollars to my black ancestries, to Mama C's marketplace and everywhere else we spent, meant everything. Because I had the opportunity to see my black dollar turn over in my same community. Because that's another episode for another day, Mama C. Because we don't take our money and put it back in our freaking community. So without further ado, Mama C, we got some love up in here. I cannot show all of them. I had to put my girl Miles up there with the two hearts, Mama C.
Is my ass on here now?
There she up here. There she go.
Hey, sister. Sending much love and many blessings. Yeah, it was good to see you. And when was that? November.
That was in
And I
November.
hope to see you when you come back to Tanzania. That's a good sister right there.
So before I go ahead and get Mama C to say her things, I'm gonna take my flowers now because I can. It's my show, okay? Mama C, all of the people's coming from the actual you know, tour with my asas is chiming in, and I have got to take my time because I love my people. Here's my asa. Many blessings. Love you so much. My asa, we love you too, don't we, Mama C?
Yes, yes.
People don't have no idea what we raving over. Guess what? Too bad, people. You gotta be there to know it, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to quiet my spirit. I thank all of my Tanzania folks. Emmanuel, shout out to Grand Malia. I'll be back in September. Oops, I flipped. We'll talk more about that later, Mama C. But without further ado, we got all these people coming in. I'm trying to get them in, Mama C. Oh, there's too many, Mama C. There's too many of them coming in. I want to take this time, the last 15 minutes. I'm going to let Mama C let it rip because we got to have her back. Y'all got to write me in and tell me that y'all want Mama C back because Mama C, I'm getting ready to put on blast, y'all. We want Mama C to come back, don't we, y'all? So in order for Mama C to come back, come on, let me get real now. It's 2022. It takes money, y'all. So I don't want everybody running and hiding in the witness protection plan. You see my scroll down here. When I ask you to send me money, I mean it. It's not going in my pocket. I'm not buying red bottom shoes. I'm not buying a Hermes bag. It's going right back into my independent, Afrocentric, Black media show that I designed that I'm going to continue to carry the torch. If we want to get Mama C back to the States, y'all come on. Y'all know it's going to cost some daggone money. So I want you all to donate. Look at the ticker tacker. And I promise you, you have to trust me from my word. I'm an integrity person. Every single penny will go to Mama C because I need a fund to bring Mama C. That's an airplane ticket, y'all, okay? Costs about $4 grand. I'm keeping it real. We want to get Mama C over here. And I know how I like to do my business. When I'm taking care of somebody, I'm hosting them. I will get a ticket. I will have the combination, and I will treat Mama C the way we're supposed to treat our brothers and sisters in Christ, okay? With care. So Mama C, I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it on myself, Mama C. You gotta come back this summer, Mama C, or I ain't gonna look good.
We're gonna make that happen. And with the support of the community, we will make that happen.
So
and I
before
look
you talk,
forward to coming there.
Climax and Mama C. We got Brother Ben up here. We got Baba. Y'all know you remember Baba, Mama C.
All right now.
Love and light, my beautiful sisters. I mean, they pouring in, Mama C. I can't get everybody on here, Mama C. It's a whole bunch of people on here for you, Mama C.
That's fine. I like that. And if anybody has questions, I'm very available for questions. We have just a few more minutes, actually. Boy, time goes so quick, doesn't it?
I know, but Mama C, I'm going to quiet my button, and I want to say to my family, Mama C is going to take us out with some love, some excerpts. If you want to contact her with questions, just y'all know how to hit me up on my Facebook page, on YouTube. I will make sure I get these questions contemplated. I will make sure I get them to Mama C and get them answered. We will have Mama C back, won't we, Mama C?
Oh, yes. And we have a website. We have a website also, UACC.org.net.
.net?
.net or .org.
I'll figure it out, Mama C. Don't even worry about it, Mama C. I got you.
Yes, and I'm on Facebook, y'all. Charlotte Hill O'Neill, Oshotundi Fasuyi. That's my Yoruba name. And I got about 4 or 5 YouTube channels that got my music and poetry because it's like every time I forget the password, I make another one, So, but I got some youth who are going to be helping me with that, whether I forget the password or not.
Well, Mama,
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna
Sister
quiet
Bella,
down. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it from here, and you can close us out. Mama C, be my guest. I want y'all to know, family, we're gonna get Mama C back. Listen to what she is saying. Let those words roll out of her mouth and onto your page of light. Listen, people, listen. We don't get down like this. We are never down. We are always up against all odds. Come on, and then we rise. Come on now, people. Mama C, take us home.
yes, and this is from my third poetry book. Let me see if I can get it on there. What, sister? I'm on a Zoom right now. Okay, just put it there. Thank you. Yes, that's one of my young sisters here. She didn't know
Oh,
I was on your program,
well, tell her come
but
on, say hi, Mama C. We impromptu.
huh?
Is she left the room? Is she still there?
Yeah, Jackie, you
Tell
want
Jackie
to say
come on and
hello?
say hi. Come on. We all
Come say
family.
hello to the people. This is in Atlanta, but it's going all over the world.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, Jackie, how
And
are
this
you?
sister is so creative. She's a positive hip hop artist. She's a dancer. She's a poet. She does it all.
Oh,
We're
nice to
so
meet you,
proud of her.
Jackie.
Nice to meet you too.
You're beautiful, baby. You're beautiful. Oh my
Yeah,
God, Mama C. I met so many beautiful, beautiful African sisters that look so fine with no
yeah,
makeup.
yeah. And she's
Yeah.
one of them.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
Okay. What is that? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So this is from my latest poetry book, Homage, and you can actually get it on Amazon.com. Homage Charlotte Hill O'Neill, aka Mama C. Sometimes it just gets to be too much heartbreak, too much sorrow, but we must also celebrate the positive in order for us to keep strengthening each other. The violence and terror and fascism are not the only things in our lives. We are also creatives and inventors and artists and knowers of the highest degree. That must always be acknowledged and embraced. It is who we are. We must not forget that. We must have examples of light that people can embrace and get courage from. And artists are often at the forefront of that. We must never stop celebrating the God that is in us. Don't let the oppressors and fascists take our joy away. They want to keep us in despair, knowing that defeats and depletes our spirit to fight against those evils. Even in the midst of fighting back, we must experience joy. It is what charges our collective batteries. Never let them take our joy away. Even that is resistance. Y'all don't forget that. Hmm? Yes. Yes. And we walk the way of a new world. We are the knowers. We are the dreamers and we are the sowers, indigo children, the teachers and the preachers. We are the chosen. We're the artists. We're the seekers. And we walk the way of a new world. Miss Bella, I want to thank you for this opportunity to speak to so many of the people who love you as I love you, and those people who are seeking another way to walk in this world, y'all. Bless all of y'all. May you all be covered in blessings and love and unity and strength of will and courage. And don't forget to recharge your batteries. Blessings.
Mama C, all I gotta say is everybody knows I'm on time person. I like to take this opportunity. Thank you, Mama C. Mama C, as we close out, I'm gonna have all your information just very slowly. Tell my audience how they can go and buy your book. Because I have a lot of avid readers, including myself. And when I get my book, Mama C, I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna hold on to it till you come back to the States because I want my book autographed personally, okay?
Okay.
Share
All
with the
right.
family how they can go get your book, Mama C.
It's homage. That's spelled HOMAGE. You can't see it. Where's the thing? Oh, wait. There
Yeah,
it is.
Mama C.
Homage. HOMAGE. Charlotte O'Neill, aka Mama C, and you can get it on Amazon.com. I actually had a lot of them in the States, but I ran out.
Ah.
I sold out, which
Well,
ain't
we're
a
gonna
bad
make sure
thing.
we're gonna get some more. And I'm telling you, I want to let my audience know as we close out. I don't have the time to show all of them. There's so many comments. Mama Show, this is gonna probably be a highly watched show. I'm sure the rebroadcast will triple. But my Asa said it best. My Asa represents. She's saying making our ancestors proud. We know you doing that, Mama. See, I have no words with my loud mouth self, and I love being loud of the hospitality. People don't know what we know. Mama C went out of her way. They fixed us. We talking about home cooked food, y'all. We ain't talking about no junk. Ain't no McDonald's over there. They got McDonald's, but we don't go there. Mama C, her entire staff, her village, her people, her family cooked us meals. We ate. We sat underneath for her feet. I'm telling y'all, and one thing I want to leave with Mama C, when we went into, I call it the compound where the African tribunal dances was going on, ceremony, there were words I couldn't help but captivate your entire ceiling with, Habaragani, just Swahili words, but more importantly, inspiration. So Mama C, if you can leave us with a few of them, I tried to catch you all the positivity in that dome. Where we were, and it was life to me. So if you can maybe close us out with speaking something really elegant, even though you've already said it, Mama C, just please take us home.
It's not a cliche, y'all. When you live it, love each other. Love each other. Embrace each other. Embrace the ancestors. Like Sister Mayasa just said, make your ancestors proud. Huh? And walk with pride and dignity and knowing that you are your ancestors' dream. Do it, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings.